Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Nate here, and I'm back with another message. So about this message is going to be about the parables that Jesus used to speak, and how he'll always say, like, he that have an ear gonna hear. If you understand me, you're gonna understand me, and those that don't understand, they're just not gonna understand. Basically, he spoke it in certain ways to attract certain people. You know what I'm saying? And not everyone is going to be able to really hear and dissect the words that is being said in these parables. So we're going to go to Matthew chapter 13 in the Bible, y'all. And I'm going to read it from King James Version because I always, just read it in that version. But I'm going to talk about it, and I might read it in a different version to kind of simplify it for some of y'all, okay? So this is when he started doing the parables. It said, in the same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into the ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. So he went on the ship, and he's sitting there, he's talking, everyone standing around, and he spoke these parables. And we're going to go down to verse 10, Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? So the disciples came and asked Jesus, Why are you speaking to the people in parables? And he's basically going to say, because the people that understand me, they're going to understand me. The people that's not, they're just not. Like Jesus, God is like very smart and like a wise person. It's like, listen, the ones that is going to go seek the knowledge, they're going to understand. But those that don't want to seek the knowledge, baby, you just going to be lost in the sauce. Like, he don't care. God is not really going to dumb it down and be like, the cat saw the hat, so the hat ran because the cat saw the hat and the hat didn't want to be eaten by the, like, he's not gonna dumb it down for you for you slow people to understand. He's not. I'm sorry, he's not. He's gonna keep it how he speaks it in his parables. You know what I'm saying? So when they asked him, why are you speaking to the people in parables, he answered and he said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Okay, so he said that it was given unto them to know the kingdom of heaven. So he's giving it to parables because only certain people is going to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken away, even that he have. So whosoever have, to him you're going to be given more and more and more. You're going to become very abundant, okay? But whosoever have not, from him shall be taken. So whatever you do have, God is going to snatch up whatever you do have, and going to take it away. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they are seeing, see not, and hearing, they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, or Esaias, which saith. So basically God is saying, therefore I speak to them in parables, because they see and see not. They already don't see to see and hear to hear. They you know what I'm saying? So he's talking to them in parables anyway, because they're not able to actually dissect what's being said anyway. But it said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. So these are people who don't have the ability to see anymore, don't have the ability to hear. Okay, their eyes are already shut, closed. Their ears have wax full of them. They're not trying to hear it. They're not trying to change from their ways, their evil ways, their sinful ways. Okay, they don't want to change because this is the way that they know. This is stuck in them. This is ministered in their brain. They're operating in this stuck, maybe religious spirit, and it's just operating their whole life. They can't even, get a hold of this, and they don't understand that this is why they are going through these things, because they actually can't hear anymore. Okay, they actually don't have the ability to hear anymore. Like some people really, you just don't have the ability to hear anymore, because you're so brainwashed, you're so stuck on your own type of world and what you're doing and who you believe in and how you grew up. You know what I'm saying? You can't get on board. You can't get on board to what's now. You can't get over the child trauma. You can't get over, the things that you just can't get over certain things. and you're still stuck in that. You know what I'm saying? And then it say, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears. If at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. So if at any time they decide to see with their eyes and really pay attention to what God is trying to tell them, and they actually listen to what God is saying to them, and listening to their intuition and doing the right thing, and they understand with their heart, and they're really being sincere, understanding with their whole heart, you know what I'm saying? And they decide to be converted, you know what I'm saying? And they ask Jesus and God for their forgiveness. God said he shall heal them. He gonna heal you. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Okay, for blessed are your eyes. So the people that can hear, you're blessed. Okay, we gotta start thanking God for the little things, the things that we see that's just so little and normal. Everyone has eyes. Oh, everyone has ears. Everyone can do this. This is a human body, but not everybody has eyes, baby. And not everybody have ears, okay? Not everybody can see what they should be seeing, and not everybody can hear what they supposed to be hearing, okay? Not everybody have discernment, okay? Not everybody can actually listen and be like, oh, yeah, yep. Not everybody knows how to follow their intuition. Not everybody trusts in themselves. Not everybody trusts in God. Not everybody just trusts, period, okay? Okay, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. So there's a lot of prophets and people out here, you know what I'm saying, who might know the gospel, you know what I'm saying? They might know their Bible. They might, they once was saved, or they are saved, and they are not able to still see and hear the way that you might be able to hear or see, okay? I don't know, this got to be for somebody on here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they might even be prophets themselves. They might even be preachers, whatever, but they're still probably not able to even hear the way that you hear, or see the way that you hear. They desire to see these things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear the things which you hear and they have not heard them. Okay, so some people, they desire to hear these things that the Lord tell you, and you know how to, oh yeah, that's that, you know what I'm saying? They desire to be like you. They desire to hear like you. They desire to see like you, but they're not. God just didn't give them that You know what I'm saying? He just didn't give you that He just didn't. And he knows why. We don't know why. You might have a lot of reasons why he didn't give it to you. And then we're going to go down. Excuse me. To verse 18, it say, hear ye therefore the parable of the sower, okay? And then 19, it say, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not. So anyone hears the word of the kingdom and you don't understand it, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is which received seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. So if you're not rooted in the word of Jesus Christ, you're going to be, when these trials and tribulations and things come to persecute you and stuff like that, you might be able to easily be offended. You might be able to get that reaction. They might be able to get that reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not actually rooted in the seed. You're not actually rooted in the word of God. But it say, but he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth some an hundredfold, some 60, some 30, period. But he that receives the seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it. So you can't just hear what the people of God are saying, and you're not listening and understanding it, and you're not applying it to your everyday life. You're not applying it to your movement. You're not changing. You're not doing things. But you can't just say that you hear it, but you're not doing anything about it. That's being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? And then if you saying that you heard someone, but you're not doing what they said, then maybe now I'm asking, did you really hear me though? Are you really comprehending? Do you really know what's going on? Because if you really did hear it, you would do it. You would act, okay? So yeah, this is, and then if you keep going in Matthew, it's a lot of parables after parables after parables. And the first one before that with the sower, it was how, he sowed in some good seeds, and then it mixed. Someone came in and sowed in the bad seed, and da 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 da, bazi bazi bazi. But yo, you gotta make sure your the seeds that you're planting in the world right now, is some good seeds, because it's harvest season. And if you haven't been planting, some good seeds in the world, baby, you're gonna see that karma is here. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to understand it, but it is what it is. It is what it be. You know what I'm saying? So if you wasn't planting no good seeds, you know what I mean, baby, you need to get on your knees and repent. Well, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you, because that rah is going to hit hard, okay? It's going to hit you hard, because God is not playing with his people. He's trying to figure out who is actually a believer, who is actually a follower for him. He needs to know who's actually on his side for real. So he's going to be doing some things to test you and to shake you up, to see if you are actually a believer, or you just out here a social media believer. Because it's a lot of y'all, if I go on your page, I think that you actually serve Christ, because you sharing all these Christ memes, you talking about Jesus, you talking about God this and God that and God this. But then if we actually go to your rap sheet and look at your house and see how you living for real, we'll see. You know what I mean? You saying you loving God, but who's in your space? Do the people in your space know God, love God? Are they actually following God? You know what I'm saying? Who do you follow? Who's your leaders? Who do you look up to? You know what I mean? Who's your counselors? Who do you go to when you having issues? You know what I mean? These are all important factors. Some people be going to people that's not even credible. You asking people for advice, and they don't even know how to get out of their own mess. They full of mess themselves, and you thinking that you should go to them for some advice. You better stop it. You better, if all your friends, if you can't go to none of your friends for advice, you need to go to God, and God is going to help you get up out that friend group, because you ain't supposed to be there. All right? But y'all, I'm going to catch y'all in my next video. Bye.